Hey Christ Church, Father Benji here. I am here to tell you, to announce an exciting new thing that's coming up in the life of our church. We are going to begin a second service starting November the 30th. That's the first Sunday of Advent. This second service will take place at 8 a.m. This will not mean any changes to our 10:30 service or even our catechesis hour for the children and for the adults. Everything will stay the same as it is. We are simply layering in a second service. This 8 a.m. service will have a slightly different character than our 10:30 service. For one, we'll be out of the prayer book, so we will not be using the projection on the screens. We'll be using our prayer books for this service, and we'll also be using hymnals. So you'll begin to see hymnals appear in the pews here at church, and this will add a different character because we'll be out of the prayer book, out of hymnals. Also, we'll be using a different Eucharistic prayer for this service. So we'll use the Anglican Standard Rite. It's in the prayer book. We have two options available. And so this 8 a.m. service will be using the Anglican Standard Rite. Also for this service, we'll be having, it'll be more musically pared down. And so there will not be music for entrance or exit hymns. We'll really just have music there at our time of Holy Communion. And so it'll be largely a spoken service straight from the prayer book. During this service, we will, though, provide childcare. Our Cedar Tree folks will have here for that. And so the 8 a.m. service will have childcare. What will this mean for our servant teams? So our servant teams will not feel much of a pinch from this because we are adding this in a very pared down way, so that we do not create any overburden or additional burden to our servant teams. So for this service, there'll just be a few people from the welcome team and one from the reader team to help us put this service together. The rest of it will be covered by staff and clergy. Why are we doing this? A couple reasons why. One, we have been growing and we would like to have a second service in place so that we can help facilitate this growth instead of responding to it out of necessity maybe in the next 6 months or a year from now. We'd like really for this service to grow with us as we continue to grow, as God continues to bless us with growth. And so that's why the service is beginning very pared down. As this service grows, we'll add elements to it, musically and other things, servant team work as we grow as a church. And so this service will grow with us as a church, but we're not implementing it now out of necessity. We're really implementing it now in responding to help facilitate that growth and maybe by God's grace even give more options. And that leads us to the second reason why. More options, more people opt in. And so we want to provide additional opportunities for people to come to Christ Church and worship, or additional opportunities for the folks at our church to worship. A lot of people like the earlier service at 9. Now, this is a little bit earlier than 9 at 8 a.m. But for those families that earlier start time is not an issue and they're already up and at 'em at 8 a.m. in the morning, this will mean that you have a shorter time on campus here for church, beginning at 8 a.m. and ending at the end of catechesis around 10:10 or 10:15. It's 2 hours and 15 minutes of being here on Sunday morning. If you got a lot of little kids, the extended time that's something. If you're coming to the 10:30 service, you can be here for over 3 hours on a Sunday morning. Also, for the super spiritual among us, this gives a great opportunity for you to get that earlier tea time at the golf course if you are so inclined. And so there are other reasons more people could opt in for this, and this will be a great time. Some people will also enjoy the different character of a more contemplative spoken service here at the beginning as we add this second service in. So if you have any interest whatsoever, come out and check out this new service at 8 a.m. Beginning the first Sunday of Advent, which is November 30th this year, 2025. We'll begin. Be praying that God use this as a means of continually to grow the church and pray for his blessing over it. And so, Christ Church, if you have any questions, any concerns, reach out to me at my email at benji@christchurchws.org, and I'd be happy to answer anything, or just stop by the office. I'd love to chat with you and answer any questions you might have. God bless. We'll see you.